Men's 100-meter freestyle S5 final is where we start. Antonio Fanti, the world record holder at 106.24. Daniel Diaz, his Paralympic record still stands from 2012. So you get a feeling that might be scared this evening, this session. The start list features HUERTA, WANG, BOCCIARDO, PULVER, KOMAROV, GUO, ZULKAFLI and TANAKA. And certainly Kirill Pulver has been looking very strong in the few swims that he's had already at Paris 2024. He picked up silver in the 200 free already, and he showed some prowess in the pool, not only in his first event, but indeed in the heats for this men's 100-meter freestyle S5. In the finals, each swimmer will be introduced individually. So let's meet the finalists for the men's 100-meter freestyle S5. Going in lane 8 from Japan is Tanaka Eigo, the 20-year-old who made the final at the Asian Para Games. More of a 50-meter freestyle swimmer, and he goes after a qualifying time of 1:20.13. Spain's Luis HUERTA goes in lane 1, the 23-year-old, 5th at the World Championships 2 years ago, 8th last year, 8th in Tokyo as well. 7th in Tokyo was Mohammed Nur Syaiful ZULKAFLI, who represents Malaysia, the 29-year-old. 4th at the last World Championships, though, and bronze at the Asian Para Games, goes in lane 7. Tokyo silver medalist WANG Lichao, the 30-year-old, 6 times a Paralympic Games medalist, bronze at the World Championships last time out, 2022, Asian Para Games champion, represents China and goes in lane 2. His compatriots, GUO Jincheng, the 23-year-old, reigning 50-meter freestyle world champion. One of the few swimmers who does not use a swim cap, shaves his head before competitions. The gold medalist from Tokyo is Francesco. He goes in lane 3 for Italy, the 30-year-old from Genoa, who's already won the 200-meter freestyle gold here, looking to defend his 100 free title in Paris. Going in lane 5 is 36-year-old Oleksandr KOMAROV, bronze in the 200 free. He picked up 100 free S6 medal in Rio, reigning world champion though. Kirill Pulver goes in lane 4, the 21-year-old, silver in the 200 free here, silver at the European Championships as well. And he looks very comfortable. So does KOMAROV. BOCCIARDO, though, maybe a little off his best, it seemed, in the preliminaries. And still, plenty to come from these swimmers. GUO will get off to a magnificent start. It's whether or not he's got the back end to be able to hold on against some of the other competitors.
And remember, BOCCIARDO won during day 1 of the competition, the 200-meter freestyle. And so, interestingly enough, the 200 closes day 1, and then the 100 opens day 2. So they're kind of swimming back to back. They've had some rest, though, between the preliminary session, at least.
So HUERTA, WANG, BOCCIARDO, PULVER, KOMAROV, GUO, ZULKAFLI and Tanaka go in this men's 100-meter freestyle S5 final. It's the first final in the pool on day 2 of competition at Paris 2024. Half the competitors start from inside the pool. Now GUO is set to go off to a blistering start, and indeed his dive is really solid. His underwater is excellent as well, and he breaks water. Coming up in front, he and WANG Lichao are leading the way. Tanaka is not too far behind. It's the swimmers, though, who get into their stroke in the center lanes who are looking to close them down. At the moment, it looks to be KOMAROV who is leading the charge and the chase to reel in GUO Jincheng.
Now, it's so hard in the 100 because the two Chinese swimmers, they go up so far during the start. And then it's just really a question of, do the other swimmers have enough room to chase them down? They have the advantage on the start. They had the advantage on the turns. But here comes Komarov. Look at that stroke. It's so wide. It's so powerful. He's moving so much water. And he is just reeling the Chinese swimmers in.
He gets such a great pull, does Komarov, and he's looking to leave Pulver behind. WANG Lichao is holding on at the moment for bronze medal, but he's really going to need to push if he's to stay in that position. GUO Jincheng is not being overtaken just yet, but it looks like Komarov is going to chase him down in the closing meters. Who's going to take it? It's going to be in a fairly fast time as well. Paralympic record time. It's Komarov ahead of GUO, ahead of Pulver. Komarov with a phenomenal swim, a 1:07.77, breaks the great Daniel Diaz's Paralympic Games record set in London 12 years ago. Only just out-touches GUO Jincheng, who led for much of this race. But look at the effort that's been expended by Komarov. The reigning world champion, though, is now the Paralympic Games champion.
Here's the start. Now, I know he ended up getting second, but you have got to hand it to GUO Jincheng. Look at this start. He stays underwater for so long, and he led this race for basically 95 meters of the full 100. He's ahead at the start. He's ahead at the turn. Look at this, his legs. He's only using his legs to move all the way down the water, and then it's up to Komarov to chase him down. Komarov came through with a blistering last 10 to 20 meters, was able to chase him down, but really just by a smidge. 1:07.77 with a new Paralympic record. You know, I thought that record was probably going to stand through tonight, but I guess we were wrong.
Well, certainly mentioned that a few Paralympic and world records would be scared.